were expecting an all-out offensive display. Straight right
What's
just
up, dude?
misses.
What's face off? What you talking about?
Good jab to the body. Fundamentals always help.
No, hell no. I'm talking about my dog gonna
All
stir
of
my
England
face
is
off.
excited for this rematch. It's Brook versus Khan again after Brook got a TKO in the 6th round back in February of 2022.
You saw the result. Round 5 finished in 6 rounds. Now they're going to do it again because Amir Khan needs redemption. He needs to prove it was a mistake. It was luck. So, this is that fight that answers everybody's questions. That answers everybody's stroke of luck, everybody's genius, everybody's look at the Irish, whatever you say it is. This is that fight.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. There's not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
No rest for the weary. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Oh, that left hook hurt him. Caution is being thrown to the wind. He caught him with a left hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
Oh, and he caught him with a stiff jab. Those counter punches have to hurt. Good right jab. When you're fighting a counter puncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little touch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Both trying for a knockout. a receipt is coming right back. Through the hook, didn't land. Beautiful counter punch. Straight right just misses. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Nope, that jab not going to score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round. Let's get it started in round 3. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Back and forth they go. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're in such a fast fighter. Fast fighter can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Good defense there to stop that hook. They exchange punches. Trying to land that jab. It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Good counter punch. Insane action. Nice job blocking the hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Well, he is glad. Here we go to the 4th round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Counter shot. No rest for the weary. call it the chin. How strong. And you can see it right here. That body shot sent them down, and they weren't getting up.
Even I. 1, 2, 3.
Right there. Are we about to see Kell Brook go down? And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Not the best start, Bob. You know what? The cornermen, now it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Stamina is off the charts. When are we going to see a jab from these two? And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Straight right just misses. Changes everything, especially in this division. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about rooking that last round. Is there any time for the 5th round? They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Got a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope. You've got to hope they run out of steam.
That uppercut's blocked. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They blocked the left there.
Yo. Hell yeah.
Nope. Jab not going to score. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
That counter shot
Boxing.
lands.
Oh,
That
pops.
uppercut misses. Very close round.
Squealing
10
on that.
seconds to go.
Squeak, squeak.
Let's talk about Khan in that last round. What would you tell this guy if he's
Yeah,
got
we
to
in a
do
party.
something different?
Every second, every
Yeah.
minute.
On to the 6th round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. The courage on display here is
Y'all didn't
incredible.
play yet?
No.
Who playing? Who stream? I'm jumping on.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Swing and a miss with that hook.
Damn, Skinny. You walking by the 6?
Fuck out of
I'm
Please.
gonna let this one go to the judges.
Huh?
I say you walking by the 6. That's not like you, man.
You know it.
You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power.
You know that,
These
man.
two can.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got
That's
to
what-
be careful.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still
Perform that
up for
Michelangelo.
grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill.
Say, oh,
tap
Mike.
for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch
my
above
favorite
you,
song, though.
and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
What direction you cut? Make him pop.
Incredible work rate. He misses with that straight left. His stamina is off the charts. One punch could change everything in this battle. A lot of effort being exerted here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. As bad as Bach. There's the bell to start round 7. Last round, complete
Oh, shit.
domination. Let's
Oh,
see what we have
I'm
in
walking
store
back.
for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How much confidence do you
Ow! Coulda
when
knocked me
your
out
opponents
with
hit you
that
with their
shit.
best shot and you walked right through it?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once someone...
I ain't got no stamina for all that.
Excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? He blocks the jab. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be...
Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Say what? Nigga, I'm gonna give y'all some water in a minute. Damn. Fuck.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Well, look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count. Get...
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Talk about Brook in that last round. Well, this is a very important...
Get your ass out of that shit.
And we're off again. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that.
A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
They block the jab. The straight right just misses. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Kell Brook may need to take a knee. The special one goes to the canvas. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Where did that come from? What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Damn.
They're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Code red for Kell Brook. Big shot, and Kell Brook is on the canvas. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
I've got to see
Good
that
fight
again.
into the 8th round.
At me.
Good fight into the 8th round.
That nigga got up so many times. Well, I suck at that shit.
See what the scorecards look like.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Well, there's no argument right there.
Yeah, I can. Unless somebody else wants to.
Who that?
You want to play Nut?
Nah.